Dr. Rod from Pain Free for Life here. Another Monday 10-minute training. Have you ever felt just a little bit off after the clock jumps forward for daylight savings time? Because if so, you are definitely not alone. That tiny 1 hour shift that happened for some of us on March 10th of 2024 can really throw our bodies out of whack. It can impact our sleep, our mood, and even our ability to handle pain. Now, today, I'm super excited to share with you how we can turn our bedrooms into the ultimate sanctuary for sleep after daylight savings time kicks in to help us get back that important lost hour. Now, I've got some really cool strategies and microcurrent therapy suggestions to share, so let's dive right in. Now, studies have shown, and here's something that might surprise you really, there's a 10% uptick in heart attack rates right after the clocks change. That's according to research from the American Journal of Cardiology. That's pretty wild, right? And if you're wondering why your back feels a little bit more achy or why you're feeling down and gloomy, it's all tied back to the quality of your sleep. When we talk about sleep, it's not just about quantity, but also about quality. Poor sleep, it doesn't just leave us feeling groggy the next day. It has real implications for our physical health, particularly when it comes to pain management. You see, during deep sleep, our bodies will undergo various restorative processes, including muscle repair and the release of important hormones that help regulate inflammation and pain sensitivity. Research has shed light on how sleep deprivation can increase our sensitivity to pain by reducing our pain threshold. A recent study published in January 2020 explores this relationship in depth. The research highlights that pain can be both a cause and a consequence of sleep deficiency, underlining the bidirectional relationship between sleep and pain that has significant implications for both the clinical management of patients and chronic pain prevention. The study examines the neurobiological evidence and it provides a comprehensive look at how sleep impacts various physiological systems that in turn influence our experience of pain. So as we explore strategies and therapies to enhance our sleep environment and quality, it's crucial to remember the science behind why these efforts are so important to getting a long-term resolution. By improving our sleep, we're not just giving our bodies a chance to rest, we're actively participating in a process that supports our body's natural healing and pain management capabilities. So let's talk about things that keep us up 365 days a year because we can't blame everything on daylight savings. If you ever find yourself scrolling through your phone before bed and then you can't seem to fall asleep, yeah, that's the blue light effect. Research from Harvard suggests that blue light can really mess with our sleep by suppressing melatonin by over 20%. My tip, try to wind down with a book instead of your screen, or get some blue light filters or glasses come bedtime. It can make a big difference. Setting your iPad or your phone to night mode doesn't actually change much of anything. Although it's better than not having it on night mode, it's better to get some blue filter glasses instead. Total darkness is your best friend when it comes to sleep. Some studies highlight how even a little bit of light can disturb our sleep cycle. Blackout curtains or a comfy eye mask are game changers. And let's not forget about the temperature. Did you know that the ideal sleep temperature is around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, it's crazy, right? The National Sleep Foundation nailed it with that recommendation because keeping it cool can help you dive deeper into dreamland. Now, noise can also be an aggravating sleep disruptor, right? Noisy neighbors, traffic, chickens. Fortunately, there's a solution. Studies like the one in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine show that white noise can help mask those annoying sounds, and this helps us sleep more soundly. So maybe time to find a white noise app or a machine. You can also go the old school route and just run a fan, which is what I do and have done for, goodness, I guess 15 years now. Now, onto the topic of melatonin. Popping a melatonin pill seems like an easy fix, but it's kind of like a Band-Aid solution. In the long run, it might not be the best idea. A more natural way to boost that sleep hormone is by turning down the lights and sticking to a regular bedtime. You can even just use candles at night for light. That kind of firelight doesn't seem to impact our brains in the same way. Also, who doesn't love a midnight snack? But That can be problematic too. Eating too close to bedtime can lead to a not so great night's sleep. Sleep experts suggest keeping meals light and early in the evening, which can make a very, very big difference. Finally, let's chat about something that we don't often consider, but is super important for our sleep quality, and that is reducing EMF exposure in our bedrooms. All those gadgets and electronics we love come with side effects of electromagnetic fields or EMFs. These can really mess with our sleep. So here's a game changer, okay? First up, unplug and power down all electronic devices before bed. It's simple and it can be a bit time consuming at first, but it's very effective and it's worth developing that routine. You can also consider turning off your Wi-Fi router overnight too. This is a really easy way to reduce EMFs. If you've got electronics in the bedroom, like a digital alarm clock, move them further away from your bed. The strength of EMFs drops, the more the distance you stay away from them as well, okay? So every little bit helps. And finally, of course, consider investing in our flow technology, like the home flow or mobile flow, to mitigate those EMFs too. So, microcurrent therapy, is it a weapon that we can use against post-daylight savings time blues? It absolutely is. One of my favorite protocols for this is actually the grounding protocol. Now, grounding is, why would we want to ground? The body can become so aggravated by these changes that we need to do something to kind of rebalance and restabilize the body to a natural low-level frequency. Using the grounding protocol involves using the hands and feet entry points, like mitochondrial recharge, and the 7 to 12 hertz program in the device. This is the optimal way to do this. All you need to do is put pads on your hands and on the bottoms of your feet and run the grounding protocol for about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. That should help set all your cells down to a low, comfortable level and enable your body to begin to regenerate its function without feeling too stressed. It's very, very easy to use and very effective. It's a nice passive treatment you can do before bed. You can do it in the morning. And I wouldn't do it more than twice a day, but you can really get this protocol in there now, even if you're not feeling the effects of it physically yet, to help combat that daylight savings time. It's that easy, folks. Turning your bedrooms into sleep sanctuaries and embracing microcurrent therapy is probably going to be the key to bouncing back from daylight savings time changes. Now, I'm all about sharing tips and tricks to help you live pain-free and to maintain a well-rested state. So let's just leave those sleepless nights in the past. I love sleep. It's one of my favorite things. So get on it yourself. You will learn to love it, even if you feel like you hate it at this point. So thank you for hanging out with me today. And here's to a peaceful, rejuvenating sleep ahead. Take care, everyone. Let's get past daylight savings time. Hopefully, we can abolish it for good some point soon.